Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So for today I prepared a really simple triangle scarf that we can do together. And as you can see, we have here a bunch of colors starting with pink and ending with this grayish blue at the end. It's 160 centimeters or 63 inches long on its longest side, and I used my 4mm needle and I did it in a lovely net pattern. So if you want to see how you can do it too, stay tuned. So I'll start with creative wool from Rico Design. So this is Super 6 and we have 200 grams per 800 meters, 70% acrylic and 30% wool. For 4mm needles, one spool is enough for one triangle scarf. There is a recommendation for a pattern in here and you can see the scarf example and the lovely colors as well. But I'll show you here on top. So you see here is a lot of different shades. It's almost like a rainbow color, but a bit different. I love the yellow that you can see in here. I think it's a really lovely shade. So I'm pretty excited to see the results. Anyway, let's start by finding the beginning thread. I'll do it differently than what's actually recommended on the label on here. So they started from the one side and worked to the other basically. And I'll start from the bottom point. Okay, so there we are. The wool is pretty interesting and I'll show you. So it's made out of 4 threads that start all in the same color and they keep changing colors one by one as we work them. For example, this is gonna be a combination of pink and yellow and it's like that pretty much throughout the whole thing. So, regarding the colors, the first color that we are starting with is the plain pink, so the full pink. So let's start with a magic ring. So the thread goes around your 2 fingers. Needle through and pull the thread out so that you can get a loop-shaped piece or ring. And now you can see how you can adjust by pulling the beginning thread. So that's what we want to start with, and then we will later pull it tighter. But let's first do 4 chains. Okay, that's 4. Now come 3 trebles. Oops. First treble. And third. And then a chain and another treble. So I have the following 4 chains to start with. So the first 3 are instead of the first treble, and the 4th is for the space we want in between, and we are gonna go through 3 in our next row. Then comes the first pack with 3 trebles, and then again a chain with another treble. So it's exactly like the 3 chains at the beginning. And this is our entire first row. So now the next step is to pull this tight. So you see how the ring pretty much disappears, and also a great thing about one spool, one scarf projects is that there are only 2 threads to weave in at the end, so the beginning and the end thread. But anyway, let's start with the next row. Again, we do 4 chains, and that's how we will always start. And then turn. Go in here, so the little chain that we did. And I'll do 3 chains in there. Then a chain for the following row, and then we again go through the spot we have in the first row, and we again do 3 trebles. And now I stop here again, so I do a chain and a treble, and that's how we always end. So here we had 4 chains, so 3 for the height and 1 for the next row. And here we had 1 chain and 1 treble at the end. 4 chains again, we are starting the 3rd row. And from here on, it's going to be super simple, so you always do your stitches in the spots you made before. So here and here and here. And yeah, you always do 3 trebles and then 1 chain to bridge over. There we are, so don't forget the chains. So 3 trebles and 1 chain. And you can always check. You'll always see the same number of packs as your row. So 1 in the first row, 3 in the 3rd, and you get the idea. This was my 3rd row here, and I'll show you the 4th as well. Three trebles. Chain and start again with the 3 trebles. And again. And you see that you just do all the spots that you have. And we are finishing here, 1 treble at the end. Row number 4 is done, so now I'll finish this spool in the same manner. So this is going to be super simple, and I'll show you the colors when I'm finished at the end. So you can see I did a bit more, and let's start right at the beginning. So here is the pink that we started with. Then here came the first new thread. Here we had 2 and 2 in different colors. 3 new threads here and 1 old pink one. And then I got here, and you can see the new color change. So the second pink shade slowly goes away, and we replace it with yellow one by one. So here is the spool. Here you see a bit of the other pink shade, and then we have a bunch of yellow until we reach the blue in the end. And the cool thing about today's project is that there are no knots. So The color changes very softly. So now I'm getting the color change. Here is the yellow now. And now we will do this section till we get to the blue. So I decided to do the whole thing and show you what I have. So the pink that we did, you already saw. And then we moved over to the yellow and we ended with the blue. And I'll show you the blue section, so you may notice that it's getting narrower and narrower. So here I have the two lighter blues and the two darker blues as well. We have 2 more rows of that, but you see that the last color combination has just one long row, so that's why it's so narrow. I don't have enough wool for another big row. I have the one last pack that I need to do. And I'll end with the treble that we always did at the end. So this is officially the last treble we are doing for this scarf. And when we do that, we can cut the thread off and we can pull the thread out and weave it in. So this is the end thread that we have, and here in the pink is the thread we started with, and that's all we have to weave in at the end. But all in all, here is our scarf, the whole thing. It's a huge piece, as you can see, and you can now notice the lovely colors in here. I think they match perfectly. I think it's a lovely pattern as well. So yeah, it's perfect for the fall. It's a little bit warmer, but you can easily combine it with many different outfits and many different colors and styles. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like what it looks like. So if you guys did enjoy, feel free to shoot us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and stay updated with all of our future projects. Until our next video, have a great day. Bye!